Welcome to our tribute video, where we honor those who have left a lasting mark on our hearts and the world of wrestling. Today, we celebrate their incredible journeys, reflect on their unforgettable contributions, and cherish the memories they've given us. We'll also discuss the recent struggles of WWE star Shawn Michaels, whose situation has deeply touched fans everywhere. Join us in remembering their legacies and keeping their stories alive. Subscribe now to be part of a community that celebrates and supports these remarkable icons. Louie Spicolli, born December 10, 1971, in Los Angeles, California, was a skilled and charismatic professional wrestler whose career, though brief, left a lasting impact on the wrestling world. Starting his journey in the early 1990s, Spicolli quickly made a name for himself in various independent promotions before joining the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. There, he appeared under his real name, gaining attention for his work as a member of the Radicals faction alongside Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit. Spicolli's in-ring style was marked by his energy, versatility, and ability to connect with the crowd, whether playing the role of a fan favorite or a heel. After his time in WWF, he moved to World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he adopted the persona of the new heavy metal and continued to impress fans with his talent in high-profile matches. However, despite his wrestling potential, Spicolli faced significant personal challenges, particularly with substance abuse, which hindered both his career and personal life, due to an accidental overdose of prescription drugs. His was a devastating blow to the wrestling community, shedding light on the darker side of the industry, where many performers struggled with similar issues. Spicolli's untimely passing serves as a cautionary tale, but his contributions to professional wrestling remain cherished. Though his career was cut short, he is fondly remembered by fans and colleagues for his talent, charisma, and the potential that never fully materialized. Jocephus, born March 19, 1980, in Kansas City, Missouri, was an American professional wrestler whose career was defined by his charismatic storytelling and unique personas. He gained widespread recognition for his work in various independent promotions, with his most notable run being in the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA. Jocephus was highly regarded for his in-ring skills and ability to captivate audiences with compelling, often theatrical characters. Before pursuing a career in professional wrestling, Jocephus honed his skills as an amateur wrestler, training under respected figures in the industry. This background in amateur wrestling helped him develop a strong foundation that translated well into his later work in the squared circle. He quickly became known for his versatility and ability to adapt to different wrestling styles. One of Jocephus's most memorable roles was as the Question Mark, a mysterious, masked character who communicated only through gestures and body language. The character was inspired by classic wrestling tropes, adding an element of intrigue and mystery to his performances. His matches were a blend of traditional wrestling and theatrical storytelling, which resonated deeply with fans. Beyond his work in NWA, Jocephus also made appearances in other promotions, including Championship Wrestling from Hollywood and several independent circuits. His talent and distinct persona earned him a loyal fan following. Tragically, Jocephus was attributed to complications related to a heart attack, a devastating loss to the wrestling community. Despite his untimely passing, his legacy endures through his contributions to the industry, and his impact remains felt by both fans and peers alike. Emile Duprée, born on October 20, 1936, in Shediac, New Brunswick, was a distinguished Canadian professional wrestler and promoter who made lasting contributions to the wrestling world. Growing up in a family with one brother and three sisters, Dupré's journey into the ring began in 1955 when maritime wrestling icons Vic Butler and Reggie Richard took him under their wing, honing his skills in the craft. He debuted in Boston, Massachusetts, before embarking on a successful career that took him all over North America, and even to Australia and New Zealand. Duprée wrestled for several prominent promotions, most notably Stampede Wrestling, where he faced some of the industry's most respected figures, including Killer Kowalski, Dusty Rhodes, and the Cuban Assassin. His ring skills and commitment to the sport made him a beloved figure, not just in Canada, but globally. Dupree's legacy extended beyond his own career. He was the father of Rene Duprée, a former WWE wrestler who followed in his footsteps, carrying the Duprée name forward in the wrestling world. Though his last name was often spelled Duprée, Emile remained a respected name in wrestling. He also made a significant impact as a promoter, helping to shape the Canadian wrestling scene. Emile Duprée, leaving behind a legacy that shaped the industry for future generations. His was attributed to natural causes, as he had been battling health issues in his later years. His contributions to the wrestling world, both in the ring and behind the scenes, ensured that his influence would continue to be felt for years to come. Adam Windsor, born on January 17, 1981, was a beloved figure in professional wrestling, known for his athleticism, charisma, and versatility in the ring. Throughout his nearly two-decade career, Windsor made a significant mark on the independent wrestling scene, captivating fans with his dynamic performances and natural ability to connect with the audience. He was celebrated for his adaptability, easily shifting between roles as a heroic face or a cunning heel, proving his skill in portraying a range of characters. Windsor competed across several US and European promotions, quickly earning a loyal following. Beyond his wrestling persona, Windsor was known for his kind-hearted nature and dedication to mentoring young talent. He frequently participated in charity events and wrestling schools, leaving a lasting impact on the next generation of wrestlers. His contributions to the community extended beyond his in-ring performances, cementing his legacy as a positive figure in the sport. Sadly, Adam Windsor. His was attributed to a sudden heart attack, which shocked both fans and colleagues in the wrestling industry. Windsor's passing marked a significant loss, as he was widely respected not only for his wrestling talents, but also for his generosity and mentorship. Those who knew him remember him fondly for his warmth, humility, and passion for the sport. Windsor's legacy endures in the memories of fans and wrestlers alike, as he remains an inspiration to all who followed his journey in the ring. Nikolai Volkov, born Josip Peruzovich on October 14, 1947, was a professional wrestler who became an iconic figure in the world of wrestling, particularly during the Cold War era. Known for portraying the villainous Soviet antagonist in the WWF, now WWE, Volkov's character was designed to provoke intense reactions from the audience, often performing the Soviet national anthem before his matches. His towering presence, standing over 6 feet tall and weighing more than 300 pounds, made him a dominant figure in the ring. Volkov's most notable storyline was his partnership with the Iron Sheik, with whom he won the WWE Tag Team Championship. Their partnership solidified their places as two of the most despised heels, villains, in wrestling history. Despite the intense hatred his character received, Volkov was respected backstage for his professionalism, discipline, and dedication to his craft. Behind the scenes, he was known as a kind-hearted and humble man, deeply grateful for the opportunity to make a living in the United States after fleeing communist Yugoslavia. Throughout his career, Volkov was one of the most prominent wrestling villains, but his impact went beyond the ring. After his retirement, he remained involved in the wrestling community and became a beloved figure for his contributions to the industry. Sadly, Nikolai Volkov. His was attributed to heart failure, which was complicated by other health issues. He had been battling health problems in his later years, including diabetes, but his legacy as a wrestling icon remains unchanged. Volkov's contributions to the wrestling world, particularly in shaping the villainous role, are forever etched in the sport's history. Alexis Smirnov, born on February 9, 1947, in Montreal, Quebec, was a Canadian professional wrestler who made a significant mark in the world of wrestling with his imposing presence and fierce persona. Known for his Russian gimmick, despite being Canadian, Smirnov embraced the role of a villain during the height of the Cold War, captivating audiences with his larger-than-life character. His ability to embody the Soviet antagonist made him a standout performer, and his menacing style earned him memorable rivalries, particularly in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and World Wrestling Federation, WWF. Smirnov's career spanned several decades, during which he became renowned for his hard-hitting wrestling style and signature moves, including the Russian bear hug. His ability to engage the crowd, whether through promos or intense in-ring action, made him a beloved figure among fans. He was also known for his professionalism and dedication to his craft, earning respect from peers and promoters alike. Beyond his U.S. appearances, Smirnoff performed internationally, with notable stints in Japan, where he helped expand wrestling's global appeal. His contributions were crucial to the growth of wrestling, especially during its golden age, when larger-than-life characters dominated the sport. Alexis Smirnoff. The cause of was reported as complications from health issues related to a prolonged battle with cancer. Smirnoff left behind a legacy as one of wrestling's memorable and dynamic antagonists, remembered not only for his villainous role, but also for his professionalism and dedication to the sport. His passing marked the end of an era for wrestling fans who had grown up watching his unforgettable performances. Sherry Martel, born Sherry Russell on February 8, 1958, was a trailblazing wrestling manager and performer who made a lasting impact on the professional wrestling industry. Known as Sensational Sherry, Martel began her wrestling career in the late 1970s and quickly earned a reputation for her charisma, dramatic flair, and commanding presence. Her ability to enhance the careers of the wrestlers she managed, particularly through her theatrical and often larger-than-life persona, solidified her place as one of the most influential managers in wrestling history. Martel's most memorable work took place in WWE, where she managed top stars like Macho Man, Randy Savage, helping elevate his character and intensifying his storylines. She also worked with the Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase, further cementing her role in some of the industry's most iconic moments. Her work in WWE was complemented by successful stints in other major promotions, including WCW and ECW, showcasing her versatility and ability to adapt to various wrestling styles. Beyond her accomplishments in the ring and as a manager, Martel's life was marked by personal struggles. Tragically, Sherry Martel. Her was attributed to an overdose of prescription medications, an unfortunate end that underscored the broader issue of substance abuse within the wrestling industry. Despite her premature passing, Martel's contributions to wrestling endure, as she remains remembered for her unmatched charisma, the careers she helped shape, and her enduring legacy as a groundbreaking female performer and manager in the sport. Adrian Adonis, born Keith Franca on September 15, 1954, was a groundbreaking American professional wrestler known for his vibrant persona and impressive in-ring skills. Initially entering the wrestling world in the 1970s, Adonis portrayed a tough, rebellious biker character, which earned him early success in the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and later in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. His rough-and-tumble image was a staple of his early career, but it was in the mid-1980s that Adonis truly found his place in wrestling history. Adonis reinvented himself with the flamboyant, adorable Adrian Adonis gimmick. Embracing a colorful and eccentric persona with bleached blonde hair and extravagant outfits, he became one of the most memorable villains of the era. His transformation into a villainous, over-the-top character struck a chord with fans, creating intense rivalries, most notably with Roddy Piper. Their feud, especially during the Piper's Pit segments, reached its peak at WrestleMania 3 in 1987, where the two squared off in a highly anticipated match. Despite his success, Adonis's career was tragically cut short. On July 4, 1988, at the age of 33, he died in a car accident near Lewisport, Newfoundland, while traveling with fellow wrestler Davey Boy Smith. The car, a van driven by Smith, lost control in slippery conditions, leading to a fatal crash. Adonis's untimely shocked the wrestling community, as he was considered a rising star at the time. Adrian Adonis's contributions to the wrestling world, particularly his innovative character work and his ability to evoke strong fan reactions, continue to be remembered. His legacy lives on through his unforgettable performances and the barriers he broke in the industry. José Lothario, born on December 12, 1933, was a legendary Mexican professional wrestler whose influence spanned multiple decades. Lothario's career began in the early 1950s in Mexico, where he initially gained recognition as both a boxer and a luchador. In 1957, he relocated to the United States, adopting the ring name Joe Garcia, before becoming widely known as El Gran Lotario in the Gulf Coast territory. This name would become synonymous with his wrestling legacy. Lothario's wrestling style was shaped by his boxing background, which made him a formidable competitor, particularly in brutal matches like brass knuckles and taped fist bouts. His technical prowess and charismatic presence earned him admiration from his peers, with Dusty Rhodes even describing him as one of the greatest Latin American wrestlers and a top babyface. Over the years, Lothario became a fan favorite in various promotions, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, where he was celebrated for his in-ring skills and his ability to connect with audiences. In the NWA, Lothario accumulated numerous accolades, including an impressive streak of over 50 consecutive victories, cementing his status as one of the most respected wrestlers of his era. He later became a mentor to several younger wrestlers, notably Shawn Michaels, whom he helped guide during Michaels' early career. Jose Lothario. While his exact cause of has not been officially confirmed, it is believed to have been related to natural causes associated with his advanced age. Lothario's marked the loss of a true wrestling icon, whose legacy continues to inspire generations of wrestlers. Shawn Michaels, known as the Heartbreak Kid, is universally celebrated as one of the greatest professional wrestlers in history. With a career spanning several decades, his legacy has been cemented by iconic matches, groundbreaking performances, and a level of charisma that captured the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. Even beyond his time as an active wrestler, Michaels has continued to shape the wrestling industry, contributing as a trainer, producer, and writer. His journey in WWE, however, has been marked not only by triumphs, but also by a series of injuries, with one of the most talked about aspects of his health being his lazy eye. Over the years, fans and commentators alike have speculated about the condition, with the WWE storyline surrounding it adding a layer of intrigue. The origin of Shawn Michaels' lazy eye. The history of Shawn Michaels' lazy eye is one that has been shrouded in a mixture of mystery, misunderstanding, and creative storytelling. WWE, known for blending reality with entertainment, used Michaels' condition in a storyline in 2008, which has led to some confusion regarding its true origins. In one of WWE's more memorable feuds, Michaels squared off against Chris Jericho, a rivalry that reached its peak in a dramatic segment involving a brutal attack on Michaels. Jericho smashed Michaels' head into a television screen during one of their encounters, which, in typical WWE fashion, was incorporated into the storyline as the reason for Michaels' lazy eye. This storyline provided a dramatic, TV-friendly explanation for the condition, but it doesn't reflect the actual circumstances surrounding the injury. The real story dates back to 2004, long before Jericho's televised attack. In an interview with A&E for their WWE Rivals series, which explored the legendary rivalry between Michaels and Bret Hart, Michaels opened up about the actual cause of his condition. The incident occurred during a no disqualification match against Kane at the Unforgiven pay-per-view. In the brutal encounter, Michaels took a hard hit to the face from Kane, one of the most physically imposing figures in WWE history. This blow caused a muscle connected to Michaels' eye to shift out of place, a seemingly minor injury at first. However, over time, it worsened, leading to the appearance of a lazy eye, a condition that would go on to become one of the most talked about aspects of his wrestling persona. Interestingly, this condition became a focal point of Michaels' health in the years to come. Despite the severity of the injury, Michaels made the choice not to undergo surgery, as the risks associated with the procedure outweighed the potential benefits. When fellow wrestling legend Bret Hart inquired about possible corrective measures, Michaels explained that while there was a surgical option, it wasn't something he was willing to pursue due to the complications that could arise. This decision to leave the injury untreated contributed to the condition persisting over the years, eventually becoming an enduring part of Michaels' legacy. Despite the impact it had on his appearance, Michaels continued to perform at an incredibly high level, rarely letting his injury dictate his in-ring work or persona. The medical explanation, a closer look at retinal detachment. From a medical standpoint, Shawn Michaels' condition is most likely related to a type of strabismus, specifically retinal detachment. Dr. Mikhail Varshavsky, a renowned medical professional with a focus on providing explanations of health issues, has offered insights into what Michaels may have been dealing with. According to Dr. Varshavsky, retinal detachment is a severe form of strabismus, where the eyes fail to align properly, often resulting in one eye appearing lazy. In this situation, the brain tends to favor the stronger eye, while the other may appear to drift or wander. This misalignment can be caused by trauma to the eye, such as the blow Michaels took during his match with Kane. Although retinal detachment is a serious condition, requiring immediate medical attention in many cases, Michaels' decision to forgo surgery and allow the condition to progress has made it a defining feature of his physical health throughout his career. While the lazy eye may have been a minor inconvenience for Michaels in his personal life, it did not hinder his ability to wrestle or entertain. His resilience in the face of such a condition spoke volumes about his character and dedication to the craft of professional wrestling. Even in the face of a debilitating injury, Michaels would go on to become one of the most influential figures in WWE history. Shawn Michaels' post-retirement career, a new chapter. Although Shawn Michaels retired from active in-ring competition in 2010 after his unforgettable match against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 26, his influence within WWE has remained significant. Michaels' retirement was a poignant moment for fans, as it marked the end of an era. His retirement match against The Undertaker was the culmination of a storied career, one that saw Michaels not only become a multiple-time WWE champion, but also a beloved icon whose matches set the standard for excellence in the ring. Despite leaving the ring, Michaels' presence in WWE did not fade. In 2011, he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, cementing his place among the greatest wrestlers to ever step foot in a WWE ring. However, Michaels' contributions to the company didn't end with his Hall of Fame induction. In fact, Michaels would continue to play an integral role in shaping WWE's future, particularly in the development of younger talent. In 2016, Michaels began working as a trainer at the WWE Performance Center, a facility designed to nurture the next generation of professional wrestlers. In this new role, Michaels took on the responsibility of passing on the knowledge and wisdom he had acquired over the course of his career. His teaching and mentorship helped to shape the careers of many current WWE superstars, including the likes of NXT champions and main roster talents. 2 years later, Michaels' involvement in WWE expanded further when he took on the role of writer and producer for WWE's developmental brand, NXT. NXT had quickly become a breeding ground for future WWE superstars, and Michaels was tasked with overseeing and guiding the show's creative direction. This shift allowed Michaels to leave an indelible mark on the company's product in a behind-the-scenes capacity. When WWE executive Paul "Triple H" Levesque faced a cardiac incident in 2021, Michaels stepped up to assume greater responsibilities. As NXT's new lead figure, Michaels took on the role of overseeing the brand's shows and creative decisions. His commitment to NXT only deepened when he was officially appointed as the Senior Vice President of Talent Development Creative in 2022, solidifying his place as one of the key figures in WWE's future. Shawn Michaels' legacy, a lasting impact. Shawn Michaels' legacy within WWE is undeniable. Throughout his career, Michaels redefined what it meant to be a professional wrestler. His matches, which include the infamous Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12, the legendary ladder match with Razor Ramon at WrestleMania 10, and the unforgettable bout against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25, are still regarded as some of the finest contests in wrestling history. Beyond his in-ring accomplishments, Michaels' contributions to the business side of WWE have had an equally significant impact. His decision to pass on his knowledge to younger talent has helped to shape WWE into the global powerhouse it is today. As a producer and trainer, Michaels has been responsible for nurturing a new generation of wrestlers who continue to push the boundaries of the industry. Even with his health challenges, including his ongoing issues related to his eye, Michaels has remained a dedicated and integral part of WWE. The physical toll of his career, combined with the challenges posed by his condition, has not dampened his enthusiasm or commitment to the business. His ability to adapt to life after wrestling, contributing in a way that still impacts the business today, is a testament to his passion and resilience. Recent rumors and clarifications. In recent weeks, rumors have begun to spread online claiming that Shawn Michaels was involved in a fatal car accident. These reports, which have caused a great deal of concern among fans and the wrestling community, were quickly proven to be false. Despite the unsettling nature, Shawn Michaels is very much alive and continues to be an active and vital part of the WWE family. While he has been facing some health challenges, including ongoing issues with his eye and other conditions, Michaels is receiving medical treatment and is on the road to recovery. His resilience in the face of these challenges remains strong, and he continues to play a vital role in the WWE ecosystem. Fans should disregard the false reports and continue to support Michaels as he navigates his health journey. His ongoing contributions to the industry, his dedication to recovery, and his positive attitude in the face of adversity are a source of inspiration for both his colleagues and fans. Conclusion: Shawn Michaels' legacy as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time is secure, not just because of his in-ring accomplishments, but also due to his enduring impact on the industry. From his iconic matches to his work behind the scenes, Michaels' influence will be felt for generations to come. His lazy eye, while a topic of curiosity for fans, has never defined him. Instead, it is his passion, resilience, and commitment to professional wrestling that have solidified his place in history. As he continues to navigate his health challenges and contribute to WWE's future, Michaels remains a living legend, one whose legacy continues to inspire and motivate the world of professional wrestling. Fans should continue to offer their support and appreciation for the Heartbreak Kid, who has left an indelible mark on the sport he loves.